Hey guys, how are you? I'm Brian, the Real Bearded Businessman. Thanks for checking out the channel today. This channel is all about financial independence and finding your financial freedom. And right now I'm giving regular stimulus updates for those that are curious about what's to be expected in the upcoming stimulus. And while I'm at it, if you don't mind, guys, please share this video with anybody that you know that might be looking for some of these stimulus updates and really wants to know what's going on. Not only today are we talking about the regular stimulus update, we're also going to be discussing the PPP loan as well as the June unemployment numbers. Let's roll right into it here with the June unemployment numbers. And I gotta say, so they just came out and they are good numbers. They are very good numbers. Actually, a lot higher than anybody really expected economic growth to be to be in June. The numbers here are that 4.8 million jobs were added to the economy in the month of June, and the unemployment number or the percentage is actually down to 11.1%, which is the lowest unemployment that we've seen during the pandemic here. So that's all really great news for the economy. Now, one word of caution in those numbers, guys, is just be aware that the data stopped for the June report right before a lot of these states started reactivating, their lockdowns and started reversing all of the openings. So I think the July numbers are probably going to be a lot lower than the June numbers, but we'll just have to wait and see. What does a good or a great unemployment number mean for you and me? Well, if you and I have jobs and are looking for jobs, it's great to see that things are moving and the economy is moving in the right direction, and the economy is being stimulated from that perspective. Jobs create money, money back into the economy creates more jobs. And so from that perspective, it's a great thing. But if you and I are waiting to see and waiting on a stimulus check or something like that, I don't yet know how that translates. On Capitol Hill, both representatives and senators, even the president, they've all been saying that they want to give out money and that they want checks, they want stimulus money, but everybody's being absolutely tight-lipped on what the actual numbers are going to be. And I think that's because they're still being decided. There's a lot going into this. And I think they're all, kind of pumping the brakes a little bit because they don't want to get too far out ahead of it and just end up having to walk it back. Now that that's out of the way, guys, I want to take an opportunity here to get back into the regular stimulus updates. And I wanted to discuss an interview that President Trump gave with the Fox Business Network. And it was basically, he had said that he actually supports larger numbers than the Democrats. And he supports it money going out in a non-complicated fashion. And why I think this is very important information is, first off, like I said, not giving us any dollar amounts yet because it's all being discussed and being agreed to, amongst Congress. But I also think that it shows that they understand that the CARES Act had some issues, was flawed, and that they need to fix it this time around. Is it great news that he says, yes, larger than the Democrats? Absolutely, because I believe that the Democrats were really pushing for large dollar amounts here. And I know that there's a couple other acts coming out that'll probably be discussed and released here after the 4th of July break. But I know it's supposed to be for extending money and things like that to to individuals that are looking to be employed, and adjusting kind of how far the expiration date on those benefits goes out. So to kind of to wrap up, I think that it is great news that he's saying, hey, larger than the Democrats. But I have to be very, very honest and caution everybody here because all of the numbers have to go through, Congress and the president. And of course, he has to sign it in order for it to work. And like I said before, one of the other updates here is the PPP loan. And with the PPP loan, I know that there were still funds in that account that had not been spent. I don't remember the exact numbers, but I believe it was something like 134 or 135 billion dollars that was not allocated to any of these loans and things like that. So I did some research here, and it turns out that the Senate voted to extend the deadline here to hopefully give you and I out there who are searching for PPP loans more of an opportunity to get some of that money. So with that, guys, I'm out. I'm the Real Bearded Businessman once again, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.